Most people aren't taught to communicate. So I wish that I would have known this and that my mother or father had taught this to me. But I'm going to teach it to you right now. I guess I kind of see myself as your mother or your grandmother. And I'm giving you the skills that I want you to practice so that you can be your full person. And today I want to talk to you about assertiveness. What has happened to you is the worst thing in the world. And if you're the betrayed, you need to name and claim how you feel, what you feel, and all the needs that you have. Now, it may take some time to figure that out, but I know you can do that. And for the betrayer, I guarantee you're sitting in a situation where you're like, I do not deserve to have needs. I don't deserve to claim feelings. And I definitely don't want to practice assertiveness after what I've done to him or her. And what I know is that you both have to be assertive with your feelings, and you have to be direct and honest about what you think, what you feel, and what you need. Now, for a betrayer, you have to do that with diplomacy and with a gentle kindness, a gentle compassion, if you will. You have to start it out by saying, I know I caused this problem. And there's a part of me that doesn't even want to talk to you about wishing that you would notice how many changes I'm making in my recovery. Because I know you've said before, you don't want to be my cheerleader. You don't want to notice the things that I should have been doing all along. Well, that is true. And what I believe to be true, in addition to that, is that the partner does want to know what you need. Now, there's definitely a status quo. When the partner has been on a pedestal where it's her way or his way or the highway, it can be scary to give that up. But I also know that partners are typically the more empathetic of the two people. And the partner wants to know your genuine self. Now, for all the partners out there that have not been encouraged to be assertive, have not been encouraged to know their needs, this is going to take some heavy-duty journaling, so that you can decide, what is it that I need? I was just talking to a couple today, and they hadn't had sex for 10 years. But believe it or not, 2 weeks before discovery, they started having sex again. So it was especially painful for the partner to think, oh my gosh, we were getting closer and this all came out. Yep, you're right. That's why truth telling is so important, because it can come out. And yet the partner needs to know what he or she is dealing with. And the best way to do that is to share your true feelings, which models and mirrors the true feelings you want to know from the other person. I'm Carol Jurgens-Sheets. This was Assertiveness 101. And if you want more information, then go to my website, Sex Help with Carol the Coach, and look for all my products that can make these things available to you.